What's up, guys? You know, I was thinking, I'm running down the road. I'm out in western Oklahoma, coming out of New Mexico, and I was just thinking, I know you guys don't know me very well. I don't put a lot of videos out, but I was thinking that most of the guys that watch this channel are probably owner-operators, and if you're still in trucking right now after the last few years worth of bloodbath, I'm proud of you, for sticking around, and you probably got a good business mind to be able to weather the storm we've been in the last few years. So you could probably teach me a thing or two as well about trucking and how to survive and how to cut cost and just make it. So that being said, though, I just wanted to remind you to diversify yourself. Sometimes the load boards, if you don't, I've got a customer, I take care of them about 9 months out of the year, and the last quarter it's so dead, there's nothing going on, so I kind of go over the road, or I do whatever I got to do to pay the bills, And that being said, I typically do flatbed work. I like open deck, I like double drop, a flatbed, RGN, step deck, I've done it all. But I just enjoy the flatbed side. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't have a microphone on here and I'm driving down the road. So, but my point is, I'm doing a power only load right now, and I had an oversized power only load in Kansas City that goes down Albuquerque, and it just wasn't quite paying what I needed. And I told him, I said, look, there's nothing in Albuquerque right now getting out of there. If something pops up, I'll give you a holler. Well, sure enough, something popped up, and it was really good. It was paying really good. And Albuquerque runs over to St. Louis, or City, Missouri. Anyway, I booked that load, and as soon as I did, I called the guy, the other broker for that other load, and he said, man, I just got it moved. I'm like, doggone it. So I got roped in this load, and I deadheaded to it, because I told her I'd be there. I'd move her load for it. And it pays good enough. I deadheaded from Kansas City to Albuquerque and grabbed this load to go to St. Louis. So my point is, don't get married to what you always do. Not saying just jump ship either, but whenever I look at the load board and there's no flatbed work, or it's kind of crappy, or the loads aren't going where I need to go or I want to go, or I'm in a hurry. Last week I did some power only, and I think it was Wednesday. It was windy or crap out. I mean, windy. And I didn't want to get out there strapping and chaining and doing all that crap, So I saw a load, a power only load in Kansas City, and ran down in Little Rock, and then there was a West Memphis, Arkansas, back to Kansas City. And it didn't quite pay what I needed. I lost a couple $100 on the round, but I didn't have to get out and strap and chain and fight the rain. And I mean, I get there, I hook up, I roll out. Same thing on the drop side, then I go rehook the other one, I'm gone. So I was out back real fast, and it was just convenient, to do power only like that. So go ahead and, and look at other ways to make money. I got a trailer company I can rent. If I want to double drop an RGN or a step deck, or if I want to move from a 48 to a 53, and I don't have all that stuff or that equipment, because I sold most of my equipment. I've got one truck and one trailer now. I had a bunch of equipment. I've just sold it all. And my point is, I've got a good trailer company where I've got a good relationship. If I want to change gears, I'll call them up and say, hey, you guys got any 2-axle double drops? And he'd be like, yeah. And I'll take that out and I'll start looking at double drop work, make money doing that, and not stay in the same rut, and just kind of diversify myself and just follow the money and just kind of make it. But my point is, guys, we're going to make it, and I really think that next year is going to be a good year for trucking. I really think we're about to turn a corner. I don't know why I feel that way. I just feel like we're about to turn a corner. And we're going to have a good, profitable year next year. So I just encourage you guys, keep on trucking, keep your heads up, keep finding ways to cut costs, take care of each other out here on the road. I love to take care of other truckers. You know, like if I see them broke down or something, I can't leave them. You know, in the truck stop. You know, we need to take care of one another, and if we do, you know, one day that might come around to you, and even if it doesn't, you know, you did the right thing in the moment. You know, and we just need to take care of one another out here, guys. Anyway, God bless you guys. You know, have a good night. Keep on trucking.